What up? What up? What up? What's popping? Straight to the point. Back again with another one. Hit that like, sub to the channel. If you're not a member, also hit them notifications so that you're able to get all of my content, all of my videos. Salute to the whole entire Lions Den, basketball, boxing community, and salute to all of the people that rock with me and the people that don't rock with me, man. I appreciate it, man. Had a situation in my family that took place. My my grandmother, she transitioned, so um, I've been dealing with that. But um, let me go ahead and cook on these topics this morning. Didn't have my coffee yet, but I'll get that a little bit later. Some of y'all know how I am without my coffee and stuff. Appreciate whoever's in here that hit the like. I appreciate it, man. We got the holidays getting ready to come up, man. It really doesn't even feel like hasn't felt like the holidays really hasn't felt like Thanksgiving, and it's definitely not feeling like Christmas. It used to be a time when it really felt that way, but it really hasn't felt that way. But salute to everybody that's listening right now. Um, all right, last night the Milwaukee Bucks, they ended up defeating the OKC Thunder. Um, Giannis was able to capture the NBA Cup MVP. Congratulations to him, and congratulations to the Bucks too. Okay, yes, I'm saying congratulations to the Bucks. Please hit that like when you come in here. I'm saying congratulations to the Bucks because they they're getting their hoopla. Okay, nobody said anything when the Lakers last season and LeBron and everybody up in AD, they were putting goggles on, popping champagne like they had actually won a championship. So the the Bucks deserve their flowers. Okay, everybody's like, oh, it's not a big deal. Well, it's not a big deal because the Bucks won it, but it's a big deal when the Lakers and LeBron win it. They up in there popping champagne and doing all that other silly shit. Please hit that like when you come in here. Please hit the like. Hit that like for your boy, please. Let's get the lights up, please. Nobody said anything when the Lakers were popping champagne, uh, for an NBA Cup. And look, I still think that the NBA Cup is meaningless. Like I said, salute to Giannis and salute to the Milwaukee Bucks, but I think that the NBA Cup is a waste of time. I'm just being honest with you. It's a waste of time, and also you're putting players at risk for injury. I think it's a waste of time. That's just how I feel. Like, for real, what is the point of the NBA Cup? What is the point of the NBA Cup? That's what we have to understand. Listen, the ratings aren't going to get. It's not going to generate that many ratings. Okay, the ratings are still down. Now I still watch basketball. Now is it the type of basketball that I'm used to seeing? No, but I still try to appreciate some things in terms of the game in general. Marco Hinton, what's up with it, man? Said Darvin Ham made sure the Bucks didn't pop the champagne. Yeah, man. Salute to you, Marco. Well, I mean, like I said, it's like to me, man. When you do something like that, especially, and it's not the end of the season, man. This is what it does, man. And I know some people are going to get offended when I say this, but like I said, I have to be straight and carve it straight down the middle. What you're teaching these guys, man, really, and what you're exposing to a lot of the fans is that okay, you're being lazy, so you'll say, all right, yeah, at least we got a trophy at the midpoint of the season, and then we ain't got to work hard for the Larry O'Brien, because at the end of the day, what matters in sports are the Stanley Cup in hockey, the pennant in baseball, the Lombardi in football, and the Larry O'Brien in basketball. And then, of course, when it comes to tennis and all this other stuff, Wimbledon and the French Open and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But people want to have the final. They want the actual big trophy. They don't want it's like when you play. Okay, I'll put it to you like this. It's like in high school basketball, right? Yeah, they won a state tournament. You won a state tournament, and that's great. You know what I'm saying? That's you fulfilled that. But coaches would rather win the state title, if that makes any sense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you still won, and this is all that this is doing. Look. I'm not trying to rain on Giannis's parade. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to rain on Dame parade. I have to give them credit. They did turn around. They started off the season 2-8. A remarkable turnaround, and they're still on the come up. I think Chandler Parsons and Michelle Beadle and Lou Williams, they let everybody know that the Bucks, a lot of their team, I think as a team, overall as a team, they're shooting above 35% from three, and they went from being at the bottom of the league to I think they're 11th in overall defense. And while that might not be, they're not in the top five or anything, you can see that they were able to bounce back in comparison from last season. What's up, Ashley? What's up, Alex? I see y'all in here. The beautiful Ashley up in here. Ashley be walking in there. Ashley be walking in with them leggings on. She be looking beautiful, man. Ashley be walking into the gym. She want a nigga to flirt. She want to tell a nigga she got a man. That's what Ashley whole prerogative is. You know what I'm saying? She walk into the club looking sexy than a motherfucker. Be like, I'm sorry, I got a man. Nah, my nigga at home, but you not it. I'm sorry. But like, man, yeah, look, go. Go before I call him. Nah, salute to Ashley. Nah, but like I said, man, you said negative. Stay away from me. I was just about to invite him into the chat. I know. But that's what they do. Like, listen, man. Like, some of them be doing that shit. This is off the subject. I gotta talk about this. Salute the real. When you go to the gym, like they think like that's you could catch a woman in a vulnerable place like that. Man, honestly, man, these women ain't trying to talk to you. I mean, some of them do be wearing the stuff that they wearing just to see how many looks they can generate. It's just like, with some of these females, they get on here and get online. You got I forget that one chick that be getting dressed in the mirror. She be putting on them tight ass jeans and all that other stuff and putting on these outfits. She'll turn around so you won't see her tatas or anything like that, but you see her back. And she'll be like, yeah, this is the way I get dressed and all this other stuff. Man, they just doing that just to generate views and likes and clicks and all that other stuff. Well, it's the same thing at the gym. They really don't want you to pull out the phone and see what your IG is and all that other stuff. They just want you to just look at them. They want that attention. And some of them got a nigga at home. You know what I'm saying? So, Cypress, what's up? What's going down? You won't have in the dog pound for Christmas. I see it all the time on base, just screaming for looks. Yeah, well, look, man. Listen, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real, okay? And Cypress know what I'm talking about. We just gonna put you on game right here, nigga. When you go to the gym, nigga, really, honestly, they're more attracted. I'm just gonna be real, all right? They're more attracted to the ones that are just in there just to do what they need to do, get the fuck up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go and you go holler at a girl in the gym or whatever, they gonna be like, your thirsty ass probably was hollering at every girl that's been on the stair climber or on the elliptical or doing squats or some silly shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They already know your thirsty ass is gonna come over there trying to say, hey, well, I can help you out with that. She probably gonna be like, are you a trainer? He'd be like, well, no, but I used to, well, nigga, what the fuck are you over here then for? That's what she thinking in her mind, but she might be nice to you, you know what I'm saying, just for that time and make you feel some type of way. And then when you get to be like, hey, well, what's your number and all this other stuff, or what's your IG? But right now, it ain't about numbers. It's about, what your IG is and all that shit. They gonna be like, no, thank you. So I definitely understand where Ashley coming from. Like, I never wanted to go to a party. See, the real in Cyprus, they used to go into a party where there'd be like one bitch, there'd be like one female, and be like 50 niggas on one female and shit. That's what y'all used to and shit. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like the ratio to niggas, it'd be like 50 niggas in there and shit like that. It'd be like 3 females in there, and all of them be coming up in there with their stank ass breath, trying to holler at her and stuff like that. That's what Cypress and the real used to. You know what I'm saying? Trying to holler at her. No. You gotta go to where there's at least the ratio of women. It's a lot more women in there than there is niggas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nah, that's what y'all like. Y'all like all them niggas. Y'all don't even go to the dance floor. Like, look, if I see Ashley, and I know Ashley, she probably with somebody, so I'm not being disrespectful, but this is what I'm saying. Nah, I'm going to go, hey, let's get on the dance floor. Because nigga, I don't want to conversate with you, nigga. I'm trying to win. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to dance. Like, all y'all niggas, man, like, listen, now you go to the the majority of niggas don't even be on the dance floor like that no more. Not unless you go to a reggae club or some shit like that. Or of course the strip club. Everybody be on their goddamn cell phone. Nah, nigga, I like to get out there and dance because a female want to see how you move and they want to see what type of rhythm you got. So that way, when you jump, if you possibly get the pussy, she want to see how you move in bed. I'm just being real. And it's the same thing with a nigga. Y'all, some of y'all can't handle that type of talk. Y'all be thinking it, but that be the real. You know what I'm saying? The real. No pun intended. What's up, Goldilocks? What's up, beautiful? Like, you know, like with Goldilocks, I be like, man, come on, let's get on the dance floor. I want to see how she could throw some shit back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to talk to y'all niggas up and, oh, man, she ain't talk to me. Nigga, go get on another one. Shit, man, don't talk to me about it. I just one nigga, man, he always used to complain about him not getting no females and shit like that. Nigga, what advice do you want me to give you? You know what I'm saying? At that point in time. Nah, nigga. You should have figured all that shit out before you go out in the environment and go actually pull a female. Look, I'm off the subject, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm everywhere. And Goldilocks be talking about I'm meeting, and Goldilocks, she a shark, man. She's like, you said how do y'all? Like I said, I don't like the NBA Cup. You know, I salute to Giannis. Like I said, Giannis is my top player in the league. Everybody want to give Giannis his flowers and all this other stuff. I've been liking Giannis, even when shout out to my nigga Hollywood Herm and shit, but he was all talking about, oh man, that nigga Giannis, he ain't got no nigga. Is the bag gonna get you championship? Embiid got a bag. Look where his ass is. You know what I'm saying? Embiid got a bag, but where is he at? He on the couch. So that's how I feel about it. I mean, congratulations to the Bucks and shit, but I don't like the NBA Cup. I want all the format. I don't like all this all-star format that they got going. I was telling Cypress that I don't like none of that shit. I like just go back to how it used to be. Just keep everything simple. You capping. Don't come up in here capping, Goldilocks. I'm not mean. Yeah, you will. You better own that shit. Don't sit up here trying to. Yeah, look, you gonna get exposed. Yeah, look, own that shit. Cause the truth gonna come out. Um, as you know, Rayful Edmond, famous drug kingpin, um, throughout the '80s, and then of course, ultimately he was taken down by the FBI. Eventually, became an informant, working with the government and bringing down, I think it was 11 other drug dealers. He passed away at 60. Now, shout out to Too Raw for TV because he was the one that had let me know about it. I didn't get it. I didn't talk about it yesterday. For those of y'all that don't know, my grandmother, she passed away yesterday. So, well, she actually passed away but I've been dealing with that. So, yeah, he died at 60, apparently because of a heart attack. He died of a heart attack. And a lot of people's feelings about Rayful Edmond were not that good. But let me say this about Rayful Edmond right now. In the beginning, before I found out more about him, I I was into Rayful Edmond in terms of what he was doing. The same level that I was looking at him at like a Freeway Ricky Ross, Guy Fisher, of course, like, you know, what's it called? Rich Porter and AZ Fajon, the same level that I looked at those guys, I was looking at Rayful Edmond, but then, of course, he became an informant. Now, there's a lot to that story that a lot of people ain't really talking about. Now, he did, his guy, Tony Stewart, I think his name was Tony Stewart Sr., he did an interview on Vlad, and he was basically, he didn't really have no good feelings about everything that had went down. But from what I heard, Rayful Edmond was trying to help these guys out while he was locked up and stuff, but they they ended up trying to rob him or something like that, and that's what led him to turning them in and turning into and cooperating and being an informant, because before then he wasn't getting out of prison. And then of course Tony Stewart, he was set to do life, but he eventually was able to get out too. So my whole feelings about Rayful Edmond is kind of conflicted. On one end, we celebrate him, for bringing in a lot of money, stuff like that. But then on the other end, a lot of people were disgusted by the amount of poison that was going on in the community and stuff like that. But what a lot of people don't know is that his mom was in on it too. Oh, thank you, Goldilocks. It's all good, man. And it's a lot to that situation that I don't even really want to get into, Queen. You know how family is. I'm not even gonna get into that. But Rayful Edmond, a lot of people, they not really, they really don't care about this situation, about him passing away. A lot of people are like, well, so be it, he gone and all this other stuff. I mean, listen, man, he still lost his life or whatever. But I find it ironic that it's only been about 5 or 6 months since he's been out of prison or whatever, and then all of a sudden he ended up losing his life. Oh yeah, man. Family. Listen, man. When it comes to people passing away, matter of fact, I was talking to one of my cousins yesterday, and she said the same thing that I've been saying, Goldilocks. Like, why does it take a funeral or somebody dying, somebody being sick, in order for us to really come together? You know what I'm saying? Why does it take that? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, give me my flowers give me my flowers where I can smell them. Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this, Goldilocks, Ashley, Cypress, the real, everybody that's up in here. I'm gonna tell you like this, okay? All right. And I once told somebody this. If I haven't seen you in years, like, don't don't even try to come to my funeral, my wake, or any of that other bullshit. As a matter of fact, one time, I was really seriously thinking about making a request to bury me face down with my ass showing, so that all of the haters and everybody that couldn't stand me could kiss my ass at the funeral. I'm just being real. I learned that from somebody. I said, man, that's a good ass idea. Or put like a butt, you know what I'm saying, a butt where the cat at the top of the casket. Yeah, all that hollering and screaming. Oh my God, nigga, why weren't you hollering and screaming when they was alive? Shit, don't nobody want to see that shit. All you really there is to see if your name on the wheel. If they left you some land or some shit like that, motherfucker, nigga, your ass ain't there to Bring no type of gifts or any of that other shit. Hey, but that's okay. Hey, I'm willing to pay for it. See, actually probably thought about that shit too. Hey, I learned that shit a lot. I think I learned that it was about 20 years ago, Ashley. Cause if you don't know this, Ashley and Goldilocks, I thought about working in as in the funeral and a mortician or whatever, but I got a weak ass stomach, man, and also I don't like the feeling of all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it was very lucrative, and then on top of that, somebody was telling me to invest in caskets because there were going to be a lot of because of the pandemic and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? It was going to be a lot of stuff going on, so it would have been a good investing in those type of stocks or whatnot. You say unfortunately, some just feel they are exceeding or doing more than other family members. Yeah, family is not about compensation or competition. Yeah, you want to be a mortician, all kind of foolishness. Yeah. And God rest his soul. I know that situation, Goldilocks. But yeah, you see a lot of foolishness. We are always listen. I don't mind competition. Like Goldilocks and Ashley, if 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 you think you better than somebody else, well, yeah, do it. Show them or whatever. But when it comes to competition in situations like this, that's when you got to put all that stuff aside. Look, I want to beat my cousin's ass in everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them to win at nothing. But when we talk about the game of life, when it comes to like a life or death situation, nah, man, you gotta learn to put all that shit aside. Whatever, if you feeling salty because she might have took your man a while back or some shit like that. That's just like I was watching Soul Food, and that's what happened. With Vivica A. Fox and Vanessa Williams when Vanessa, I think Vivica A. Fox, she ended up like taking Vanessa Williams. Her name was Terry. Her name was Terry, Aunt Terry. It was Aunt Terry, and I forget Vivica A. Fox name. I think it was Maxine. I think it's Maxine. I might be, but anyways, what's it called? Vivica A. Fox took Kenny away from uh, Terry, Vanessa Williams, and they were sisters in the show or whatever. And for a long time they had friction or whatever, and it even showed at dinner and shit. Yeah, to help fuck my husband. Yeah, exactly. Knew what he was doing. Miles knew what he was doing. Hey, girl, I care about you, and I'm there for you. Hey man, I used to like that song, and I like that. I like when he played "I Ain't Mad at You" at her little audition or whatever. He was a fool on that piano or whatever. But yeah, man, she knew what she was doing, and what she liked. See, I didn't realize it until I got older. But what she liked was the fact that Miles was very upfront and blunt and told her about herself when she was sitting by the fire and stuff. And I think that turned her on. But at the same time, it could have been that she was angry at Terry because Terry was putting her on blast about some of the stuff that she was doing, like coming back and stealing from them and doing all this other stuff, you know what I'm saying? And she was mad, and so she wanted to get her get back. And that's what we talking about with family, man. We still on the same subject. All this revolves about what me, Ashley, Goldilocks talking about family. So why don't you care about me? I like that song, man. I like that song. I like that whole movie, man. And I ain't gonna tell you why I like that movie, you know what I'm saying? It's one specific part that I think y'all probably know I like, you know what I'm saying? I think that my attraction for Nia Long just shot up after that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna leave that alone, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave that alone. But um, yeah, Rayful Edmond, man, he gone. Now I want to talk about Jayz and Travis Hunter. Now I know y'all probably like, well, what is Jayz and Travis Hunter? Y'all probably thinking I'm talking about this whole situation with Jayz and the lawyers and all that other stuff. I'm gonna save that for another video. I get on that in a whole nother video. But everybody been talking all this shit about Travis Hunter. They've been talking all this shit about Travis Hunter. Of course, you know Travis Hunter and his fiance have pretty much addressed the haters on IG and on TikTok, all these other platforms and stuff. And rightfully so, you know what I'm saying? Really, honestly, I wouldn't have said shit to them, you know what I'm saying? But they did have a good point. They felt some type of way. But do y'all remember when Jay-Z and Beyonce had got together? Do people remember when Jay-Z and Beyonce had got together? Some of y'all probably not even old enough to even remember that. When Jay-Z and Beyonce had first got together, when Jay-Z and Beyonce had first got together, oh boy, there was a lot of criticism, especially coming Jay-Z's way. I mean, they called Jay-Z everything but a child of God. You know, at that time, Beyonce was looked at as the best female R&B artist. You know, she had Destiny Child and all that other stuff, but she also was a sex symbol. Beyonce was a sex symbol too. You know what I'm saying? So they were making fun of Jay-Z, just like how they doing Travis Hunter. They were making fun of Jay-Z. They were disrespecting Jay-Z. They were saying he was ugly and he looked like Joe Camel and all this stuff. Like she was too pretty for Jay-Z. The same shit that they doing with Travis Hunter. And Jay-Z's approach was like he didn't say nothing to him. And as a matter of fact, he put it in the song. He said he got the baddest chick in the game or whatever, even though I don't think Beyonce is all that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all probably disagree, but I don't think Beyonce is all that pretty, man. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people felt like Beyonce was too pretty for Jay-Z or whatever. Well, they said they doing the same shit to Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter's on top of his game. Travis Hunter done won like 7 awards. Travis Hunter, he got the best award that you could get in college football, which is the Heisman. Travis Hunter is about to step foot in the NFL. Travis Hunter is about to make millions, okay? And Travis Hunter is dominating the headlines, being talked about all the time. But they're still criticizing this dude as if he's out here committing crimes and doing all that other stuff or whatever. And they're saying, oh yeah, well she's too pretty of a female to be with Travis Hunter and all this other stuff. I mean, they going through the same thing. Like I said, man, you got issues, and I think 78 Sports had talked about this. I think it was Two Rod. Two Rod said this. When do we get to a place where we as men we judge other men? You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes absolutely no sense to me. No sense at all. It makes no sense. I don't judge another nigga, you know what I'm saying, by the way that they look. It's a reason why she likes him. And see, another thing is that all y'all think that, she just woke up one day and just wanted to be with Travis Hunter. Nah. They've been together for quite some time. Even with Jayz, they were saying that Beyonce, they tried to do the whole little, she was too young and all this other stuff. Yeah, Jayz, I think he was in his late 20s or something like that. And Beyonce was, I think 11 years younger than him or something like that. But she was still an adult. That's what people are not even really looking at. But yeah, they're gonna criticize regardless. If Travis Hunter had came out the closet or some shit like that, guess what? They would talk about it, just like how they doing this right here. The only difference is that uh, they would probably do the whole little Michael Sam shit. You know what I'm saying? With Michael Sam, when he did what he did, coming out the closet and all that other stuff or whatever, and then next thing you know, um, he was dominating the headlines. You know what I'm saying? Now he's dominating the headlines for actually doing something right. You're supposed to go get a woman. You're supposed to go get a female. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to at least try to get married or whatever. But, they sitting here calling the dude a simp. Where our whole, see, this is what people want to see. They want to see Clarissa Shields in the mess with Papoose and Remy Ma, that whole situation. Whole bunch of cheating going on, whole bunch of destroying households and shit like that. That's what y'all want to see. Y'all are making a mockery out of Travis Hunter because he wants to get married. He wants to take the Grant Hill route or take the Steph Curry route or take the Kobe Bryant route. You know what I'm saying? Even though, Kobe, he did what he did. Y'all want him to take a route where it's going to be a whole lot of nonsense going on. Like what Clarissa Shields going through and Remy Ma and all this other stuff, a whole bunch of infidelity and stuff like that going on. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all want to see. And me, I'm not going to sit up here and agree with none of that stuff. Man, Travis Hunter he's a grown man. He can make his own decisions and stuff. So the reason why I compared this situation with Jayz and with Beyonce, with Travis Hunter is because Jayz had went through the same shit. Now I don't like some of the stuff that Jayz does, you know what I'm saying? But it was the truth. Back in the day, when Nas and Khalees got together, nobody said anything about Nas because they didn't think that Nas was, I guess you could say, funny looking and no shit like that. Nobody said anything to Nas about getting with Khalees, and nobody said anything to any other artists. But they had so much stuff to say about Jayz because they weren't expecting Jayz to get that kind of female. you know. So yeah, that was my take on it, man, and on Jay-Z and Travis Hunter and everything. And I feel like people gotta people gotta get out of people's business, man. But once you in the public eye, like Travis Hunter is, people gonna continue to um, say what's necessary to try to destroy what this guy got going. I hope that this nigga goes into the NFL, and I hope he dominates, because then they're gonna find somebody else, to pick on. You know what I'm saying? Like calling this nigga what did they say? They say he looked like Jamie Foxx from In Living Color and all this other bullshit, man. Like, bruh, get a life for real. I agree with Travis Hunter. Get a life, man. Get a life, bro. Y'all mad because he got a life. Y'all mad because he got a beautiful female, nigga. That's how I'm gonna raise my son. Go get a female. If you feel like she's the one, if you feel like y'all love each other and everything like that, go ahead. I'm not gonna sit up there and try to uh, destroy what he think is good, and if he really loves that female or anything like that. Because what is my son looking for? He's looking for support. What is my daughter looking for? He's looking for our support as parents. You know what I'm saying? Travis Hunter probably hears enough from the people in his family. They probably sitting there saying, "Hey, you could make better choices and all this other stuff." But Travis Hunter is gonna be who he is. Whether you like it or not, he gonna make the decision that he makes, and you can't do anything about it. You can't. You can't do nothing about it. Um, I'm gonna talk about LeBron. Well, not really. Really, I'm gonna cook on Joel Embiid. Now, Joel Embiid, man, they're talking about like Joel Embiid possibly going to the Lakers. Okay, and let me say this, man. If Joel Embiid goes to the Lakers, that's not going to help the situation much. To be honest with you, I don't think that Joel Embiid would want to play in an environment like that, because it's going to be so heavily hard. The press is really going to be on more so LeBron than they are Embiid. And Embiid has just as big of an ego as LeBron does. And LeBron is not going to want to share that type of attention. You see, right now, he hates the fact that AD is getting a lot of that, garnishing a lot of that attention. You know what I'm saying? Want to make something out of nothing and everything like that. LeBron's time is coming to an end. I got people in the comment section coming at me saying, "Oh yeah, I said 37 minutes of nothing and all this other bullshit." Motherfucker, you are mad because we're telling the truth about LeBron. Now, I'm not no LeBron hater that get on here all the time talking about LeBron 24/7, 365. That's not what I do. As a matter of fact, I would choose to talk about somebody else. But if LeBron is doing something that we feel like it needs to be called out, then I'm gonna say something about it. This ain't no LeBron hate channel. And for some of y'all that's getting up here, getting in your feelings about that bullshit, y'all could kick rocks, man. It's not gonna stop me from doing anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could care less. Now, honestly, I take it a lot easier than some of these other channels do. You know what I'm saying? You should go listen to some of them other channels. Go listen to them. And the stuff that they be saying about LeBron, talking about his hairline, talking about his wife, talking about, they even talk about Bronny and talk about his kids and stuff like that. I know when to stop. I keep it all basketball. But to get back to Embiid, Embiid is we need to move on from Embiid. Okay? Embiid doesn't want to be a 76er anymore. Okay? He doesn't want to play for our organization anymore. He like the other night against Charlotte, it was Maxey, the one that put up 40 points, and Paul George that put up 33. Now, do I believe that Paul George is a first or second option? Nah, I don't. Okay, it doesn't take away from his play though as a player. You said right. It's crazy. I don't be caring for him to be constantly speaking. Listen, man. Like I don't care about people's opinion about LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Like if you talk about LeBron 24/7, 365, hey, that's on you. I agree with where you're coming from, the real. But when I do talk about him, and I tell you that he's going to destroy the organization, he's going to trade players away. You're going to have to do everything in the sun to try to accommodate him. He's going to get coaches fired. You know what I'm saying? He's going to come with this big old ego. He's going to be passive aggressive and stuff like that. I'm telling you all truth about everything. You know what I'm saying, the real? I'm telling you truth about everything. It's the truth. It doesn't take... I never got up on here and said that LeBron is trash. Now, people get mad when I say, oh, yeah, he's not in my top 5 and all this other stuff. That's my opinion. Oh, he's not the GOAT and all this other stuff. That's my opinion. I don't get mad when people say that Michael Jordan isn't the GOAT. There's a lot of people that feel that Michael Jordan isn't the GOAT. There's a lot of people that feel like Kobe Bryant isn't up there. There's a lot of people that feel like Kareem isn't up there. Larry ain't up there. All these other great players ain't up there. So it's no different. But see, with LeBron fans, or stans, I should call them, they get so angry as if they met LeBron, like they have breakfast, lunch, and dinner with this dude. Like they live in a household with LeBron and Savannah. Like they live in there with Bryce and with Bronny and they sisters and shit like that, getting all sensitive and shit like that. Like, and I agree with what Dreamer Pros was saying. Nigga, stop calling that nigga your king. Stop calling that nigga your king. King of king forever and ever. Man, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Stop calling that motherfucker your king. See, that's when you have an idol problem. Nigga, he a human being just like anybody else. That motherfucker go to sleep at night. That motherfucker gotta wake up, brush his goddamn teeth. That motherfucker gotta get on the stool. That motherfucker gotta put on deodorant, lotion, all that other bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker gotta get dressed like we do. What difference? What? Because he's 6'8"? Can't do nothing about that. Nigga, God has blessed him. The Most High has blessed him genetically. You said that's what fans are. Some fans are so serious you can't talk basketball with. Nah, not at all. These fans are goofy. Call it, my king and daddy and all this other bullshit. Nah, man. No, nigga, you supposed where I come from, the real everybody that's up in here, where I come from, nah, nigga, I'm the fucking king. Like, nah, I'm this nigga. Don't be like, oh yeah, you're not worthy, and no shit like that. Nah, the only people that you're supposed to really look at like that, you know what I'm saying, as far as being a king, is if you live with your pops or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But eventually, your pops has to tell you. Eventually, you're gonna be a prince up until you create your empire. then you become a king. That's how you're supposed to do it. You know what I'm saying? Not be like, oh yeah, you always gonna be the prince, and nah. It don't work that way. Because eventually you gotta grow up. Eventually you gotta be, um, you're gonna have to be, that leader. We gotta, like Guwap once said, we gotta raise leaders. Because there ain't no leaders. So, but anyway, to get back on Embiid, man, I don't think Embiid he's not going to be a good fit in LA first and foremost. Embiid is not really a good fit for any team. You know what I'm saying? I know some people going to disagree with me, but he's not a good fit for any team. If you're looking for a guy that's going to play, somewhere along the lines of 30 to 50 games, and that motherfucker gonna sit up there and get you 50 points every now and again and shit like that, and all about titles and all that other bullshit, then yeah, by every means, go ahead and get a guy like that. But he's not gonna be a good fit. You better off going to go get a guy that really doesn't garnish a lot of attention, like Andre Drummond. Andre Drummond, he ain't no superstar, no shit like that. But I would rather have Andre Drummond right now than Embiid, because at least I know Andre Drummond is gonna get 15 rebounds. At least try his best to be rim protection and shit like that. Embiid don't want to do none of that. And on top of that, you sitting up in there, you trying to, like, AD destroys Embiid. You can't look at AD the same. All this shit that y'all used to talk about AD and shit like that, that shit goes out of the window now. Embiid is soft too. Every time you turn around, what is Embiid? He's hurt. He's always hurt. So, yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna ride out, man. I appreciate everybody pulling up. Make sure y'all like the video, share it, subscribe, hit them notifications too. It's straight to the point, sports and entertainment. Shouts out to the whole entire Lions Den basketball and boxing community. Till then, man, I'm out.